What is up, everyone? We're back. This is College Street. We have another video podcast for you. It's up on YouTube. Also this week, we have our first video guest. This is Caleb. Hamad, he's sitting next to you.
Yeah.
Knows.
What's up?
So, anyways, to kick this started...
Caleb, say hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Sorry.
There you go.
I should let him
Now you can
talk.
hear his voice.
Let the boy say something. Okay.
Cool. Now that we got
Sweet.
that underways, Hamad, what's been new with you?
I've been sick, under the weather a bit, so that
How
kinda
so?
sucks.
Like a little flu?
No, I got a flu shot.
You got.
So
Well, that
I
doesn't mean you
took-
don't get the flu. I mean,
No, I'm pretty sure it doesn't mean you're not gonna get the flu.
It means that there's a drastic decrease in
I
chance.
took my precautions.
Well, good for
So
you.
I'm just
Good
drinking.
job.
I'm drinking
Did
my
you get
milk.
a flu shot?
Yeah, I did. I'm drinking my milk.
But you're sick.
So
So,
it doesn't mean you're immune to the cold.
well, the cold is a flu.
No, the cold's not a flu.
No, it
See,
could be.
It's a rhinovirus. If you really want to get technical.
It could be a virus or a bacteria. He could have a bacteria in his throat.
Okay.
That's
well,
true.
Yeah.
Then
I guess I
gotta
need
get
to
tested.
know more about biology.
Is
Yeah.
it an STD or an STI?
I don't know the difference, but I think they're both same thing.
Very
so
personal, Alex. Way to go.
I think they're both the same thing, actually.
Very nice. That's all right.
I don't
Well,
think they
Hamad, we
are.
hope you feel better.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Alex, what's new with you?
Okay, so today I had in one of my clubs, we had this big ceremony and we welcomed
Okay.
new members of the club,
What club?
whatever it's called. It's some honor society that.
Don't even know the
that I-
name.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about the name, okay?
It's just
Don't
some
worry
club.
about it. So anyway,
It's one of those pay to win.
I'm the treasurer for the club, so I had to go there and stand in the front,
Okay.
and I had to read some lines. It's kind of, I don't know.
Culty?
They had
Yeah, is this a
sort
cult?
of
Yeah,
sort of
this
like
is
a cult.
You gotta-
I had these white hats. I'm just kidding.
What? Just kidding.
I'm just kidding.
Watch out.
But yeah, so we had these lines, right? And they
Okay.
gave me a line. And I had a whole paragraph, which was one sentence weird. Not the point. But anyway, next year for the club, the president's a senior right now, so she's leaving.
Okay.
It's a she. And they're looking for a new president. However, no one wants to be the new president.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to leave the club. Another dude's going to Germany. The VP is going to Germany, so he can't. So no one wants
Everyone's
to be.
leaving,
So,
is basically
yeah,
what's
so we're
happening,
looking,
yeah.
and there's another chick that's like an officer, but she
Okay.
doesn't want to do it
She
for
doesn't
some
wanna do
reason.
it
She's
either.
like, I don't want to do it. Anyway, so then we're looking for someone to be president, right?
Right.
So we're initiating these people, or I guess they give them like a certificate, and then we shake their hand. And as we're shaking their hands, the VP keeps going. Or as they walk by, he's like, "You look like the next president," and the next person's like, "You look like the next president."
You
And
want to
he
be
keeps-
president?
And he keeps saying,
Please be the president,
and
please.
he was hoping afterwards that people would think he's serious
Right.
and come up and talk to him. No one came up to him. So the club was going down. What's new with you, DC?
Nice.
Well, I spent 2 hours on the phone today with Dell customer service and technicians and
Did you talk to
sales.
an Indian guy?
Oh, every single one of them. Guy, girl, all of them. It was the whole group. And I
Damn,
just,
Dell,
you
dude.
can't understand. You could probably understand them. They're probably
Hello,
swell
sir.
people in person. But over the phone, it is incredibly difficult. And I got so mad because they wanted to keep transferring me from different department. It's like,
What was the
okay,
problem, first of all? Why were you
well, I
calling?
didn't get the right computer that I wanted. It wasn't quite the right model. It didn't have quite the right features, and it was not what I thought I ordered. And so I was trying to figure out different ways to solve the problem. And nobody wanted to solve the problem the way I wanted to solve it. Their solution was to pay me $45 to keep the computer.
Did you take it?
I took it because it was the only solution I had. It was the only option. I mean, it made no sense.
Hold on. So they wanted to pay you, so you just stopped calling them?
Yeah,
Pretty much. That is pretty much how it
Stop
goes. I
calling.
just
Does that work with anything? Can you just keep
No,
calling
I
them
don't
and
know.
they give you
Dude, I might
credit,
do that
or
with
what?
Sony now, so I can just get some free.
try it. I mean, you have nothing to lose. But other than your time, because I spent 2 hours and
Dude,
missed a class.
do the math. 2 hours, $45 in 2 hours. You're making bank.
That's true. I guess that's not a bad point. But they just customer care back to technician to support, back to customer care to sales.
Is
and
it
then
a Dell credit, or is it just cash?
No, they just put it back on my credit card.
Oh,
I mean, at one point they were like,
dude.
"Okay,
It's not
we're gonna
bad.
transfer you to sales," and then I was talking to somebody, and she's like, "Okay, well, I'm sorry, I can't do that. I'm gonna transfer you to sales." Like, well, what is this? I thought this was sales. I go, no, this is sales solutions, and I lost it. I didn't. I just.
how'd you lose it? What did you say to
I got
them?
mad. I was like, okay, well, you guys need to get it figured out. And I started roasting the last few people,
Okay, what do you
customer
mean
services.
roasting people?
Like I literally said,
I want to know
I
what
said,
you mean by
I said that Dell's customer service is trash. They need to completely rechange everything.
actually said
I
that.
said it straight up.
Send me up to the CEO,
I
first
said,
of all.
I'm sorry, it's not your fault in particular, but this whole system is terrible. I've been on the phone for 2 hours, dropped 3 calls, and it just literally been trash.
And what did they do?
Because
How'd they respond to that?
they're like, well, would you like to talk
got
to a
the
manager? manager?
$45, man.
Yeah, you got
$25.
to
Yeah, what are you
yeah, what's the
complaining?
problem?
Would you
Yeah.
like to file a complaint with the manager? No, I would not, because I'm going to sit on hold for another 20 minutes before I can even talk to him.
And then
My
what?
phone was about to die, so I couldn't do it.
And then
So,
what? And then what?
I just hung up. So
You hung up. You like probably slammed it down, right?
I guess.
God, man.
Click that
So-
end button. Okay.
Yeah. Caleb, what's kind of
Yeah.
been new with you? What's been going on?
So we've been playing intramural basketball lately, and it
Okay.
got to the
How's that?
tournament time. It was fun. It was a good time, and we made it to the quarterfinals.
Oh.
And we had to play the football team.
Oh,
made a-
really?
Oh,
made an
Like the
intramural
legit
team.
football
Yeah,
team?
like so yeah. Some of the best guys from the football team decided to
So,
come together and make a
athletic
team.
people.
Are they good at
Yeah.
basketball?
Yeah, they are. Most of them were like all state or played high school basketball.
Oh yeah, most of those
really?
athletes
Yeah.
played. They're.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Mhm.
Jabari was on
Yeah.
the team, so he's
Good
huge.
Jabari,
Lance
dude.
McCutcheon was on the team.
I have no idea.
Yeah, so there's some big guys. We ended up losing to them by like 10 or 12. We started fouling them late. But
Do you guys have like good players in your like?
Yeah,
did
we're
you
pretty
consider
good,
your
yeah.
team good?
I'm not good. I just
You're
kind
tall.
of show up. Yeah, I played baseball, so like,
Right.
I
You're
don't
athletic.
have- yeah,
You got the
kinda know
athletic
what to do.
ability.
So yeah, we stuck with them, and then we just started missing shots, and then couldn't keep up with them. So
That sucks.
they're playing for the championship probably like right now.
At this
actually.
very moment.
Yeah. So we might have lost to the
The
winning team. So
No, that's
let's
nothing
hope
to be,
that that's the case.
Did
'cause that'd be
you
cool.
did you
About.
play against any like frats? I know a lot of
yeah,
fraternities
we,
play that.
I can't remember if we played against any frats. I've watched them play. They're kind of jerks.
Did-
we
Because sometimes the
played
frats are only in the B leagues.
They're
There
not,
are some
they're
in
not
the
good
air
enough to
league.
get in the
But
NBA.
yeah,
No,
they're-
a lot of the frats actually, they have a bunch of athletes.
You're right.
Some
you're
of
right.
them do.
Like-
Not all of them. Some
Yeah.
of them do.
You're
Okay,
right.
Yeah, but you're right.
It's
Not
only like
all,
2 or
but
3.
The ones I know,
Majority,
well,
and
there's a
they
lot of
make
athletes.
the
Like,
team,
Hmm.
so.
Okay.
Well, cool.
Cool.
Well, Caleb, we're gonna kind of kick this off with you. We're gonna kind of interview a little bit, ask you some things
Get to
about
know
you,
you.
so our audience gets to know what makes up Caleb. So, first of all,
Who is Caleb?
Yeah, who
You
is
could have just
Caleb?
said that instead.
You're right.
The
I'm
genetic
sorry.
What do you
makeup
make-
of Caleb.
What are you made up of?
Anyways, what are the questions? Is you got a nickname? Something people call you by? What's? Do you like your nickname?
So they call me. I've been called Big Red before,
Big
Big
Red.
Red.
and that's basically
Makes
every
sense.
time we had a substitute in high school, me and my buddies would act like Hicks during the class period.
Okay.
They all had like Hickish names. So
Okay.
I was Big Red.
Oh,
They tried to
Big
cause
Red.
havoc.
Big Red.
So yeah,
Nice.
so we did
Wait,
that.
what high school did you go to?
I went to West.
That's
Oh,
fine.
you're from Billings?
Yeah.
Oh
Shit.
shit,
Dang.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
that's
yeah.
wild, dude.
Small world.
I'm
Cool.
from Billings too.
Oh, okay.
We're all from Billings. Isn't
I'm
that
from
wild?
Billings too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go
Anyways,
Bears.
what about college do you like? What's kind of your favorite moment, favorite memory?
So I mean, I really enjoyed going to all the football and basketball games,
Okay.
and obviously the freedom and stuff.
You
of
actually
being in
go to
college.
those?
Yeah.
The
yeah.
basketball game? I haven't been
I
to a
showed
basketball
up.
game
I made
yet.
it to like every home game this year except for the ones that were
Basketball?
during winter break. Yeah.
I went to one and I couldn't get in.
Yeah.
Oh really?
We went to the last one.
Wait,
No, me
Cat
and
Grizz,
D-
remember that?
Oh,
DC
that one,
went.
yeah.
And so it's a whole different story. But right, you go to everyone. You're right for the paper, right?
I do write for the sports.
Oh, that's
part of the
cool.
paper.
Sports section.
That's
Yeah.
super cool.
And the paper's name is the.
It's the Exponent. It's
Exponent.
MSU's newspaper. You should-
Montana State.
Yeah,
Yes.
Montana State's newspaper. If you want to look it up, my name's by all the articles. I think there's probably maybe 100 people who read it every week. So check it out, though.
That's
I
pretty
write some
cool.
quality stuff.
Yeah, he does.
Good
I read
shit.
his.
So,
Like,
check
do
it
you
out.
write about college sports or just in general sports?
Yeah, so I write about all the campus like athletics,
Okay.
MSU's athletics, and then I go and interview the players.
So
and
what
coaches
sports are
and
in
stuff.
season right now?
So right now, basketball, men's lost out yesterday, women's lost out earlier today. Tennis is still going on, so I don't know a lot about the tennis team, but and then I think
tough.
women's golf is starting up now.
It's true.
Do
And
we have
then
a
it's
lacrosse
outdoor
team?
track and field.
Yep.
We do have a men's and women's lacrosse team.
Oh, that's cool.
So you interviewed athletes, right?
Yep.
Who's the biggest athlete, most
Like
most
your
well,
favorite
most
interview.
no, not favorite, most well-known
Most
athlete in the
prominent
school?
Yeah,
I'd say
uprising.
Mac Bignell, linebacker for MSU. The
He's-
past,
he's-
I
I have no idea.
I,
who that
I don't
is.
know who that is.
I'm sorry.
National
I'm sorry,
Honors,
man.
He was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
he's
he?
very
Yeah.
good.
You ever interview Chris
Murray.
Murray?
No, I haven't yet. I want to try to do that next season.
He's
though,
in
for
my-
sure.
Biggest
Yeah.
fan.
Cool,
they,
cool.
they saw him on campus one day, like an elevator, and ever since.
Yeah. Well, no,
No, we watched him
we
in
saw
the
him
game,
the
dude.
day that they won.
That-
The
that-
day he got 100, 200 rushing
You're
yards.
saying the Keckers game?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
no,
Well, it could've
but
been
it was
the
the day.
day
It was
of.
later that day.
It couldn't have been later that day.
It definitely was later that day.
He was in a whole other city.
Yes, he was in Missoula and they got back.
And we saw him.
We
dude. He was
definitely
chill.
saw him that day.
Don't worry about
yeah.
it.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Cool. What's the other?
And we were also intoxicated, so we got wild. Okay.
Nice. Good.
What was
Okay.
the other interview question?
Well, I just want to know like your favorite classes. What's kind of been
Because what major are you in?
I'm a mechanical engineering
Okay.
major.
right?
I've pretty much
Sorry,
all the
I
DC
classes.
is
forgot that.
also a
Yep.
mechanical.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's probably
Yeah.
you guys probably have the
Exact
same
same
classes
class
and everything.
schedule to the time, but
Yeah. Gosh, favorite class.
What classes are you
I've been-
taking in general? Like
So I'm
what?
taking mechanics of materials, dynamics, differential equations, manufacturing processes. What else? We have another one, don't we?
circuits.
And yeah,
Sounds
circuits,
boring,
devices,
dude.
motors.
Yeah.
That's hella boring.
The
Any cool
manufacturing
electives?
lab is pretty cool.
It's
Okay.
it's fun.
The
I like
lab's a
doing
lot of
that.
fun.
We make these like little weird looking cars out of
Yeah.
like plastic and metal. It's kind of
Do you have any idea what you want to do your research project on senior year or senior design project?
You know, I don't know. Isn't it a capstone project?
Yeah, capstone.
Yeah.
That's what I meant to say.
I
I'm
think
sorry.
like before you get assigned a capstone, I think the companies or people who know about the projects come in and present. And then
Oh,
you
really?
rank,
Is that
yeah,
how it works?
yeah, and then you rank like what you want to do, and then
And
they
kinda
try to
work with
figure.
it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know that either.
That's a whole
something
year
new,
thing. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
If I had a
2 years.
choice, just straight out the bat, I'd do something like drones or flying something. I mean,
DC's
Oh,
really
it's
into
kinda-
that
that's
whole
kinda my thing.
747.
They did have that one year. I heard
Schematic.
About it. Yeah,
well, we'll
they
cross
did.
our
They
fingers.
measured
you
air
should jump-
quality with
DC,
drones.
you should honestly
That's
just
dope.
you should honestly join the drone racing club.
Yeah, you should.
I need a racing style
Ponytail
drone.
from our classes.
Well,
are
first
of
there.
all, DC,
yeah.
you have a
can
Wait,
fucking
kick
no.
his
drone.
We
ass,
have a
dude.
robotics.
Yeah, we have a
club
lot
here.
of clubs.
Yeah, we do.
We have a ton
Yeah.
of clubs that nobody does.
No, but our
Yeah.
robotics club, it's like I think it's robotics. Yeah, our robotics club, which is in Barnard Hall.
Yeah.
They compete with schools like Yale and Harvard,
Right.
and they've won a
Yeah, yeah,
They
championship.
go to
yeah,
Florida
they do.
every year.
They
Yeah,
they've won a
yeah, they do
championship
the
and only
programming
only
courses and
one
stuff.
school has ever won 2. Did you know that? So we're
I
up
did
there
not.
with Yale, Harvard, MIT.
I did not know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
We
I've
play.
for
heard
us.
of those. There's a lot of juniors that do
Yeah.
it.
Good
I
for
don't,
us.
yeah,
I've talked to
the main guy that runs it, he's like a comedian.
Oh yeah, I've seen him. He's super cool. He's got like that robot. too,
Yeah.
that makes around- what is
With
it?
like the oval head.
Is it Looney or something?
Yeah.
the robot?
Yeah, it's something like that.
It's
I'm
like
not
Mew.
sure.
Mew or
Oh,
something?
he travels around. He's got that.
Yeah.
He does.
Gotcha,
He does
I know
talks.
what
He
it's
went
like.
to our high school, I think,
Yeah,
at one point.
exactly.
Yeah.
Wow, that's wild.
He's giving one of my classes a presentation, I think, later this month.
Oh, dope.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Good stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, Caleb,
Yeah.
college-wise, you guys got a nice house. You live with 3 other people, right?
Yep.
What's kind of the party scene? You guys got get-togethers, parties? Do you go to
How's
parties?
it going over there?
Yeah,
We-
yeah. What's
we
going
Do you
on?
throw parties?
We do throw parties. Yeah.
House parties?
Yep, we do.
How big do you get these parties to be?
Man, we try to keep it like under control. We don't want
Gotcha,
like, the
that
house
makes
getting-
sense.
Do you ever not let people in?
You know, I don't think we've stopped people from
Who's
coming in.
so you don't have a
though.
doorman?
We've not had a doorman yet. We haven't had any problems though.
Well, that's good.
You should hire
We've
a
had some
doorman.
weird people show up though.
Right,
I'm
you
not
just
gonna
never
lie.
seen.
Yeah,
never
they
talked
just
before.
don't get invited back.
Right.
It's just like that.
Wait,
but-
so everyone that shows up, you know, by face?
No.
No?
We've had people bring
Really?
people, and there's some characters out there. But
Makes sense.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
we have get-togethers, right? I mean,
at our
that's what we
place, well, we
consider-
have maybe 10 people at once, but we don't consider that a party.
Right. I mean, it's
It's
not.
just everyone we know.
It's-
We
the
do have
most,
a
yeah.
contract that
Yeah.
technically, but so we don't want to.
Doesn't everyone have a contract though?
I don't think
Yeah,
so.
we just-
but
I
I
don't
think
our
it's
contract said anything about it.
Really?
ours
Yeah.
exclusively had a whole clause designated
Wow.
to it. So
That's
we
wild.
we just keep it low key.
Yeah, as of right now, we're kind of keeping it
Right.
low key,
Yeah.
so we don't really do it. We still have a good time. We would go to house parties and stuff like that,
Yeah.
Mhm.
but
How,
Yeah,
how,
we
do, how
just
do you
don't-
get into house parties? I mean, we sometimes we kind of get blocked, sometimes not. We,
we
get into most of them.
We don't. No, house parties. You never really get blocked.
You never really just get
Yeah,
straight up
usually you kind of
rejected.
know.
Yeah.
At least
Yeah.
you know somebody there.
Or you
Yeah.
act like you do.
Right.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah,
how-
it's,
And you just walk
I-
in.
You just
There's
say,
been
like,
a few times.
I think the only
Yeah.
time
Well, we have to know someone to get the address.
you just gotta.
That's
know-
true.
But then
yeah.
you can just act like you.
Right.
Yeah.
No,
And it's not
Exactly.
that, like once you start going to them, it's like pretty easy. Like if you're a
You just
newbie
show
at
up.
it, yeah, then people know you're a newbie at it. But
Right.
if you're like used to just going,
What's
to that,
up, everyone? Just kind of do that, like 2000s. What's up?
yeah, that's when they kick you out.
Yeah.
And they're just like, yeah, who's this guy? Just get him
This
out of
is
here.
everything.
I don't do that, so
They'll think
I
you're a
ask
high
good things.
schooler or something.
Yeah.
Right,
You see, what
don't
you
do
actually
that.
got to do is you got a jewel right in front of the door. That's when they know that.
Actually,
you're
yeah,
serious.
that's an automatic. Like that's like a key. Having a jewel.
Yeah.
Nowadays, it's like a key to get
Jeweling
into the
is the
house.
key to
Yeah.
and
Do you know what a jewel is?
I know what a
Yeah.
jewel is.
Do you know what a jewel is?
Yes,
He's like-
you know what a jewel is, right?
I'm just not a fan. I just not
you're
my
not,
thing.
you're not
You're not
Jewel?
gonna
You're not
go
much
to
of a
any
jeweler.
parties, man.
Yeah.
Seriously.
I've not
It's a
been blocked
ticket,
from a
dude.
party.
How do you get in a party? That's a Jewel.
You
Jewels-
get into parties without
what
jewels.
what kind of jewel you have is a mark of what status you are in society. So you need to get on that.
Don't you have a jewel?
I don't have a jewel, but I mean,
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Well, get
If
in
you're
on your
serious,
your
you need-
society
you need
mark.
to get,
But
you need to get a jewel.
Yeah, but house parties, would you rather go to house parties or throw one?
Yeah,
You know what
that's
I
a
mean?
good
actually
question.
See, I guess it really depends. If I'm throwing one, I know who's gonna be there, and I know I'm gonna make sure it's a good time. So like I enjoy that aspect of it, but then like the cleanups kind of trash, or like or like at like 1 or 2 a.m. if you're super tired
Yeah.
and people are just still kind of hanging out. You don't really know what to do.
how do you
Kick 'em
kick them out? What's your
Just
go-to?
Get out of here.
I mean, most people are kind of responsible and they'll want to leave at that time, or I'll be like,
Right.
I'm getting tired, I need to go to bed, sort of thing, and like people just kind of tend to slowly leave until.
Okay.
How do you make sure they have a good time?
So
What are some like
What's
key
the-
tips
you
you look
gotta
for?
Yeah.
okay.
The-
Party
yeah.
tips: you have to have women there.
Okay.
You like invite a lot of women because most of them aren't going to show up.
Right.
So yeah, okay.
You know, or
Makes sense.
I mean, if you're good looking like me, a lot of them are going to show up.
Yeah,
but this is just
exactly.
general advice for people.
for general people out
Yeah.
there, not as
yeah.
high quality.
Sure,
The
sure.
average Joe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
exactly.
the average Joe man.
Exactly.
All right, so
Exactly.
you bring a lot of
No,
women.
not Joe, man. Just Joe.
Joe. All right.
And what I would do is don't have the TV on. Don't play sports or anything on the TV. Don't
Okay.
have a console up.
Okay.
There's just the guys are gonna huddle around the TV, and the girls are gonna be totally turned off by it, and they're not gonna want anything to do.
What
with
about
it.
playing music videos on the TV?
Music videos? That's
Yeah,
all right, but
the
still people are
Vivo.
gonna like look at the TV, and
So
the
you
whole
don't want
point is
anything
to
distracting.
socialize.
Yeah.
Yeah,
don't
so
distract.
definitely have music, but don't have anything like visually that's gonna distract them.
Gotcha.
Okay.
And like people are gonna be like a little bit shy at first, depending on who you
course.
invite and like the crowd. But you have to like kind of like force people to like start playing games and like be like if they're like a little wishy washy, be like no, you definitely want to come play. Like it's gonna be a good time. So get
Okay.
like a party game going, like Borders or Pong or
Yeah,
what are
yeah.
the other ones that we've played.
What about music choices? You guys got like a list, like a playlist you guys
No.
have, or what?
You guys have a DJ?
Yeah, it's specified
So
DJ.
one of my roommates does want to be a DJ, and he has
Really?
been kind of trying to make his own
Really?
music and stuff.
That's cool.
Good for him.
DJ
Maybe
Dill.
he can be successful.
I would
Sweet.
hope so.
That'd be
but-
cool.
Now,
That'd be cool.
I've been to one of your house parties, I think
Yeah.
one, and you gave us a tour.
I did, yeah,
That's-
I do.
that's
I do.
cool,
I will
that's
give you
cool.
guys a tour.
Do you give everyone a tour? Or just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
people
If you
you
want a
close
tour,
enough?
hell yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
Wait, was
walk
it?
around the
Do you have?
That's cool.
Does everyone keep their shoes on? I forgot, or is it like a shoes off? Type of
So we converted our garage into like a party
Yeah, right.
area with
Yeah,
like
like couches.
pong
Yeah,
and
so is that
couches
where
and
most
stuff.
of the
And that's where
go?
most of the stuff happens. So
Alright.
like keep your we just tell people to keep
'cause,
their shoes
I mean,
on.
Water.
And
all sorts
also
of
like
stuff, yeah.
it's kind of just like a buzzkill. Like if you walk in and people are like, yeah, take off your shoes, do this, do that, and you're already being told what to do. And I'll just
Right.
like invite them in. Maybe like sometimes we've like had like some booze sitting out. We're like, you gotta take a shot, and then as they walk in and kind of get people excited.
That
to
sounds
be
like
there
good
a
tips
little
for a
bit.
It's
good
not bad.
rager,
It's
honestly.
not
Yeah,
bad.
yeah. It's,
You also have a pooch, right? You have a dog.
we do have a dog. Yep, her name's Bridger.
Poocher.
Yeah, but you didn't let the dog out. It was when I was there. I remember you guys had her in a cage in one of the rooms
So,
or something. right?
Yeah. She was up in the room hanging out.
How come you guys didn't let her?
Because she gets a little crazy sometimes. If
Hyper.
we're working on that.
She young?
She's young, so she's
Oh,
a
young.
puppy. She's just turned 1.
Ooh.
Okay.
Wow,
So
that's
she's
pretty,
young,
yeah, that's
and
pretty
she
young.
she
Little
just graduated the PetSmart basic training class.
Dude,
Proud of her. We're really
congrats.
excited. Yeah.
Wait, what is that? Can you explain that?
So like every week for like 6 weeks, they took her to this class with other dogs at PetSmart, and it's like a 1-hour course, and you slowly work up the basic training and stuff like that, and then she got this nice certificate with her name. And I don't know who wrote the
that's
name because
cute.
it looked like a 5-year-old wrote it.
It's probably another dog.
It could have been.
Dude,
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
it must have been the class.
How much was this? Is this like free? That
No, this is like I don't know how much they paid. Like
I didn't know we have a PetSmart
$120, Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't either. I knew
That's
So
that.
by
super
Target?
cool, dude.
Multiple
Really?
buildings.
That's super
Well,
cool.
you're looking to get a dog,
Graduated.
so
Yeah.
you should keep that in mind.
That's the thing. So I'm
Send your
thinking
dog to school.
when I like to hear how everyone's doing with their dogs, especially puppies, because I want to get a puppy.
Okay.
And like just taking care of a puppy, it's tough in college,
Yeah,
especially. You know.
You gonna send your dog to school? Your
I,
puppy to school?
and now that I heard about it, I probably will. I'll take it.
Yeah, you better.
Kindergarten?
Well
whatever.
behaved.
Yeah,
That's
take him
good.
to the dog. There's a lot of dog parks here,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you
that's
can always
true.
meet girls at the dog park too.
That's what I was
Solid
thinking. Even
tips.
walking through
He's got good
campus,
points.
like
Yeah, me and my buddy,
They'll notice
we're gonna do a figure eight around Hapner and Hannon when it gets nice out with the
Happer
dog.
and Hannah are like the two female dorms. And they're like
Yeah, they're
opposite
just like right
sides.
next to
If
each
you're
other.
not
They're
from
the only
MSU.
all
That's
female dorm.
smart.
Yeah,
That is
Genius.
Just do like a
It's got the
figure
playbook
eight.
already written down.
Loops.
Eventually they'll start asking like either why are you walking
Why are you
next
walking
to my
in
window
figure eights?
or nice
a cool
dog,
puppy.
you know?
Yeah.
Just hold
Well, once
puppies
they'll
up into
finally get the
windows.
courage to approach me.
Exactly.
I think it's,
They
They'll
see
just
you multiple
They'll
times
see your
and they'll
face
see-
every day, just
Yeah.
doing
They'll feel
figure eights.
comfortable.
And then
Yeah.
your approach is what's your approach? Like, hey, you want to pet my dog? Or
Well, I think
Let's
they're
see.
gonna come to us with the dog,
Right.
right? You know, or
Okay.
if they're checking out the dog, be like, hey, you want to come pet the dog? You know, maybe
And then-
start some conversation.
games
you
dude,
know?
he's on the next level.
Dude.
You know that?
He's a smart
You
man.
got a wing dog.
Yeah, exactly.
You
Yeah,
got a wing
I mean
dog.
that was kind of part of the plan when they got the dog. We were like,
Wing
you know,
dog?
That's
like,
the
you know, when
reason you got
girls
the
like,
dog.
But yeah, that's another thing about the party though. Like, if you tell girls like, yeah, our dog's gonna be there, it's like,
No, the
they
girl-
will want to go see
Oh,
the puppy.
that's
You take
probably-
them upstairs.
Just
to
literally
go
say
see
there's
the
gonna be a dog there. Hey,
Yeah.
we're throwing a party. There's gonna be a dog there, and that's it. You don't even tell them the address
Yeah.
because then they ask you, right?
Genius.
Yeah.
I like what you're going with.
Oh,
that.
that's smart.
Other idea that I
Puppies
just
for a
had
party.
was
We'll rent her
dog-
out to you guys
dog
if you
dates.
want. Maybe we'll take her over.
Yeah.
Make it a business.
That would work. You make money off
Puppy
it.
Like my
renting
dog.
business. That sounds like a genius idea.
Yeah,
We
the
did
thing-
talk about
What
this.
kind of dog is it?
It's called a McNab, so it's like a short-haired border collie. But
Okay.
she's like 30
I want a border
pounds right
collie.
now. Yeah, she's rambunctious though.
Yeah,
You-
that's-
Is it purebred?
Yep.
How much was it? Do you know?
So this is what happened: that they were going to kill her. She was a Canadian dog, and it was born at this guy's farm, and he didn't want like the 8 puppies, so he was just gonna drown them.
Drown
Wow.
them.
Yeah, he was gonna drown the puppies, which would have been terribly sad. And just like instead,
What is
this
it? Why
lady
are you
found
smiling,
out
dude?
about it.
I think
sad.
it's terrible.
Why are you smiling?
I think it's
You're
just
sick.
no. That's not what it.
Sick fiend.
I was just thinking about how crazy of a
Are you a
story
cat
that is.
person? Is
and-
that what it is?
Yeah.
Definitely not a cat person.
He's like, God damn it.
I didn't mean it. I wasn't.
My secret's been exposed.
Wait, so then how'd you guys know?
So what happened was, some lady heard about it, and she breeds them, and her mom breeds them. So she went and picked them up, and I saw them at MSU one day, and I was just chilling in my hammock. by the
MSU?
yeah, Montana State.
They
yeah.
brought
Really?
him. to
They were just
campus?
like she had 2 of them with her because she had gotten rid of the other ones, and I was just chilling in my hammock by the duck pond, and I asked if I could pet her dog, and then talked about how we were looking for one, and she was like, "Yeah, if you give me like $75, that's just like."
75?
And she was just like, "That's pretty much how much I've spent on these dogs, and I just wanted to go to a nice home." And just picked up the dog the next day.
Well, some people are so nice, and
Dude,
then
that's
just the
not
fact that
chill.
she's
Yeah,
taking
they
care and
do.
she doesn't
Super
want
cool.
any profit.
Yeah.
That
was
was like
really
the
nice
rehoming
of
fee or
her,
whatever.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like what did typical dogs sell for? Like
500.
500. Yeah.
But
Oh, yeah, those are
between
expensive
500
dogs
and-
because they're
Because they're
used for
bred.
cattle
Yeah,
herding
yeah,
too.
yeah.
Right.
And they're purebreds.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
German shepherds go
Wow,
up. Like if
that's
you get a
nuts.
purebred, they can be like $2,000. Any purebred, if you get them from like a specific breeder,
Mhm.
they can get up to like a few thousand.
That's nuts, dude.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even imagine.
That's
Lucky
cool.
you then, I guess.
Yeah, we
Dude.
kind of lucked into it.
And you guys
So
just
good.
take it. Whose dog? Is it just one person's
It's
dog? or
Carson and Dylan's technically, but I take care of it as well.
what?
And,
So does she have like a favorite person?
I think Carson's her favorite because Carson's just been around her the most.
Right.
That's a house she stayed at over the
Mhm.
summer while she was kind of growing up a little bit.
Makes
but
sense.
she hangs out with everybody. She'll like
That's
if you
cool.
sit and watch TV, she'll sit up, right next to you and hang out and chill. And,
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
chill.
Well, good for you guys.
Anyways, yeah.
Yeah.
What
Oh,
else we got
you
on the
kind of
list?
prepared
Yeah.
some questions.
I did. Yeah, I did.
Got our
Some
interview
some
questions
very
here.
unique ones.
These are
that-
sort of unique. Yeah.
Okay. Well, lay them on him.
Are you ready?
Are you
excited.
ready?
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So the first question is, it's a would you rather question. There's 5 questions. So the first
Okay.
one is, would you rather be covered in feathers or scales?
I think I'd have to go with scales.
Scales? Why?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I like dinosaurs, and I think I don't know if there's
Sweet.
scales
That's
on
a good-
dinosaurs,
that's a good
right?
answer.
There's
That's
like
a
I think
good
feathers
answer.
might be a pain. I don't know. Like,
So, yeah, you have to probably pluck them. You know.
yeah. I mean, if I could fly, then I'd choose the feathers.
No,
but I
it
don't
just
think
be,
you
it
have
just
to
be
body.
feathers.
I
Yeah.
Yeah,
thought-
like how goofy would you look with? I mean, I guess you look goofy.
You
with
wouldn't have like a
skin.
beak. That's the thing. You know what I mean?
I thought it was an automatic. I fly now with feathers.
No.
So I
Dude,
just,
So
I
what
think
would the scales do? What
would
would the
be
scales
cool.
do?
What color
Yeah.
would your scales be?
I don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
underwater.
You can choose the
get
color of
killed.
your
Yeah,
feathers
yeah.
or scales.
Yeah, what color your
Blue.
scales would be then? If you were to cover
Yeah.
the scales.
I like blue.
I feel
I'm a
like
big fan.
I feel like feathers would be better colored. You know, like the parrots,
Like a
But-
peacock.
Yeah,
A
yeah,
peacock. You gotta
I
let
just
me
go
fly.
white. I think maybe
white.
just straight up
It
white
can
feathers.
be white every day.
No,
Green.
I do.
Oh,
I do
white
probably
every day.
gray feathers. I
Gray
feel like that'd be
feathers?
cool. I don't
I
know.
like black.
You could be like a parrot. You know?
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah,
thinking. Is all the
you know,
pretty different colors.
What about a peacock?
pretty birds?
Yeah.
That's what you said.
He said parrot.
You
That's
said
a
peacock.
peacock.
He said
really.
peacock.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Well,
Alex.
Cool.
all right.
What's
So
the next
cool.
one?
Next question is, what animal describes you best? What's your spirit animal?
A spirit animal. I think I'm gonna give it fox.
A fox.
I take it.
Yeah, I
Is it
kinda
the red
see
hair?
With the
It's the
red
red
hair.
hair.
It's the
The
red
red
hair.
hair. You know.
That makes sense.
People like have foxes as pets nowadays.
Yeah.
They have weasels as pets.
Aren't fox
and
pretty
wolves,
aggressive though?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
bears as pets. People
Well,
have
They
foxes-
domesticated them though. It's
Yeah.
pretty cool. I looked into it.
I
It's
mean,
pretty
they're
sweet,
kind of
yeah.
like a.
because they're like
dog.
cats. They're in cats, right? They're
No,
in the
foxes are
I
definitely.
feel
Fox
like
is a
it's more-
canine. It's
Yeah.
more
Is it a
dog.
canine?
Yeah, it's more of a dog.
Oh,
than
it's a
anything.
small dog.
Yeah.
Ever seen
Yeah.
Fox and the Hound, dude?
You're right, because of the snout. Yeah,
Classic.
yeah, it
Yeah,
has a long
definitely.
snout. Okay, next question. What is your celebrity crush?
Ooh. There's a lot of good-looking celebrities.
There's
Shit. Yeah.
I think
Guy
okay,
or girl, right?
Yeah.
It can be.
it is
No,
2018.
yes,
I
So-
just wanted to clarify.
It is 2018.
could be
but-
an animal too, I guess.
I
What
think
what
tree.
celebrity animal is there?
I don't know.
There is
There's
that.
that Down syndrome tiger.
Jesus
Bro,
Christ.
why-
Why do you
why
say
would you
down?
say
No,
that?
it's 'cause
They literally had Down
I
syndrome.
was thinking like Airbuds or something.
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
oh, yeah. Of course, the retarded
You guys,
tiger.
you guys heard about that Down
You're
syndrome
the one
tiger?
that said that. I said it very politically correct.
The black
The
rhinoceros,
the
bro.
Down syndrome tiger
Yeah.
doesn't sound any better than.
It still sounded demeaning.
I'm literally.
I didn't
So
mean
is that
that.
your celebrity crush? The Down syndrome tiger.
That's probably second.
Okay.
What's your number one?
I think Mila Kunis is pretty hot.
Okay.
Yeah.
That 70s
pretty good.
show. She
All right, dude.
She's like
So what
14 in
take
that
away,
show.
dude.
that's the only thing I know her from. Do you guys know her from anything else?
Yeah.
What?
She's in a couple of other.
She's
movies,
in.
Did she play in Batman
Friends,
or something?
Friends with Benefits.
No.
Oh no, she played with Channing Tatum in that one movie, right?
Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Yeah.
I don't
She's in
know.
that.
I just know.
She's
that
in those
70s show.
commercials for what is it, whiskey or something?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that?
she's in
Oh
those
yeah,
commercials,
she
man.
is.
Is it
I
Jack
think.
Daniels?
y-
Might be.
It's Jim Beam.
You
or
know
something
who
like that, yeah.
who I'm thinking of, or not think who my celebrity crush is? Have you guys ever seen what's that new movie, the surfer one? No, the Baywatch. Have you guys seen
Yeah,
that?
yeah,
Like
Baywatch.
the black haired chick.
Yeah, she's hot.
I have no
Do you know
clue.
what I'm talking
I
about?
have no clue.
All the
She's in some
Baywatch
other-
girls are hot.
She's in that new Netflix show with the dude from.
What about
Workaholics.
what
I don't know the
what
names.
about the
I
chick
just
from
know.
freaking Red Blade Runner, Joy?
Oh,
Remember her?
yeah,
I just remember I
Joe.
saw her. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
She's
She's like the
smoking hot.
robot. She's the.
That's
Yeah,
true.
but she's like a Spanish actress. She was in War Dogs.
She's Spanish?
She was.
She's like
Interesting.
Spanish or something like that.
I would have never picked that.
How about Peter
Colombian.
Parker's mom in the new Spider-Man?
I don't even know who that face was. So I go, oh yeah,
She's
yeah.
like 50,
She's
but
definitely not supposed to be that kind of style on. I just.
But
I
whatever.
found
What do
it
you mean?
weird.
she definitely was.
I guess I'm
Did
just
you
used
watch it?
to. I'm used to.
The old
Tobey
Ant-Man?
Maguire, those Spider-Mans.
Oh yeah. I didn't understand what you're saying, but
Aunt
Mom,
May.
yeah, I know, but yeah, she didn't play good Aunt May in my opinion.
That's
She's a
that's
hot
what I
Aunt
felt.
May.
That's exactly.
That was the point,
Well,
dude.
she was supposed
We're in
to be-
2018. You
Right.
gotta.
Well.
Yeah,
You
man.
can have
Eh,
it either way.
All right, cool.
But-
What's
Alright,
what's the next question?
Next question. So, if you were to be a ruler of one country, what rule? You cannot be the U.S. What other country would it be? A ruler, like you're
Yeah.
the
The
ultimate.
king
Yeah.
of blank.
I don't know. I think I would just choose Australia because I think it'd probably be super cool. I haven't been there. but,
Okay.
like, all of Australia just seems cool, I guess. I don't
Except
know.
for the middle, right? Because everyone lives in the coast.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything's trying to kill you in Australia.
That's true.
Everything.
There's a lot of kangaroos.
But I'm in charge of everything, so.
Does he like order him not to?
Can you control the animals?
It was a ruler, I guess.
If he was the king,
You
maybe.
could kill all the animals.
That
Whoa,
definitely be
whoa.
controlling.
Why are
it,
you
yeah.
doing that? Why you gotta be
Yeah,
like
I just-
that?
yeah.
It's
You're gonna
true.
you're gonna just wipe out an entire
That's-
species.
Of
Yeah.
the kangaroos, yeah, you kill every kangaroo
Yeah,
there is.
those- Yeah.
I never specifically said kangaroos.
That's you imply.
Kangaroos are
that.
pretty
You
dangerous,
imply
you know?
kangaroo and koalas
No.
if you say Australia.
Yeah.
Any marsupial, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seriously. Come on, man.
That
What else do they
possible.
have? So they have kangaroo,
They got,
koalas.
they
what
got
else
some
do
snakes.
They have
right?
everything.
They have a lot of
I don't
dangerous
think
snakes.
they do have everything.
They got some.
They
Pretty-
definitely do not have
pretty
lions.
dangerous birds,
They
right?
don't. They do not have tigers.
I think they have like.
I don't know.
Do sea turtles come onto the?
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah, probably.
They have
What-
I think
alligators.
I
They
think
have-
there's penguins on the southern part of it.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. The,
They
the
have
macaroni
I'm
penguins.
pretty sure they have elephants.
No, Australia. I don't think they have elephants.
No,
Do they?
no.
I don't think.
I don't
so.
Wait, they might have tigers. I've watched Crocodile Dundee's at Australia.
Yes.
Damn it! No, it's literally Africa. I think. Now I'm
I think he
thinking
just
about
goes wherever. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
dude,
know.
it's whatever.
it. Oh, okay.
It's a-
I don't know.
it's a country.
I don't know what
I don't
predators are
think
in
there's a-
Australia.
There's a lot of
You're right, there's a lot.
insects. And,
I know there's a lot of
Ostriches,
nocturnal.
maybe.
Wombat. Isn't there a
Yeah,
wombat?
there's
I think
wombats.
they do, yeah.
Duck-billed platypus.
Yeah, there's
Do
some
they have
weird
that?
creatures over
Yeah.
there, man.
They're everywhere.
Wow.
Good for Australia.
So next question. This is a car one.
Okay.
Okay. So 3 car brands: BMW, Audi, or Mercedes. What do you pick?
I think I'd go with a Mercedes. And I get like the G wagon. You know.
Oh,
That's like how
nice.
badass are those
200K
things.
on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that
Those
how
are
much that go?
they're expensive.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what
Big old
a lot of the
GK.
I didn't think they were
famous
that
people
much.
have. What do you mean? They're like the ultimate car to have if
I
you're
didn't
famous.
know.
I think.
I didn't pay
I like
attention.
I
to
like my
Mercedes.
Audis.
I like
Audis-
BMWs. I think
Audis are slick.
BMWs are.
It depends on the vehicle, but I'd probably go with a BMW.
I like
go
Audis.
BMW.
They have
Audis.
cool
sure.
style to them. Yeah.
I don't know.
Audis, I think the expensive, like the high end ones, I think are cool, but
Yeah.
just the
All
regular
the
ones.
have you seen the concept designs? Those are cool.
Yeah, I just think all BMWs are.
They are pretty cool.
They have
Cool.
a slim design.
Oh, good. Well, before we wrap this video up, Caleb, I want you to tell our viewers if there was one piece of advice that you could give anybody coming into college, anybody in college, or anybody thinking about going to college, what would that piece of advice
Yeah.
be?
One advice.
I think most importantly, you got to manage your time well.
Okay.
I think
Alright,
that's
that's
been like
good.
a big like hurdle. Like once you can manage your time well, like then you can make time to do other stuff, and
Right.
then you know while you're managing your time and allocating it towards your studies, like make sure you still have a good time and go do like enjoy college while you're there.
That
Too.
makes sense.
That's
How
a
would
solid
you
piece of advice.
how would you advise people in better managing their time?
You know, I just try to like maybe set like a day of the week I'd like to try to get like my homework done by. Like
Okay, so little goals.
yeah, like little goals like
Mm.
mechanics. Like we don't have it due till Thursday, but
Right.
I like to have it done by Tuesday,
Okay.
and then that way I have more time to get ahead on some other stuff.
ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
That's a lot easier said than done, though. For
It-
me,
Yeah,
at least, like it's really
it
tough.
sucks. Yeah.
Sometimes. I
Sucks.
get
Sometimes
that.
a lot of stuff catch up with you.
Well, good.
Life hits you. But yeah, that's solid piece of advice.
Good.
Well, thank you for your advice.
Yeah. Well, anyways, we're gonna wrap up this video portion.
This is only a part of the podcast.
Yes.
The rest of it is on iTunes, Spreaker,
Stitcher,
Stitcher,
Yep, check that out.
SoundCloud.
Streaker,
Streaker.
SoundCloud.
Tune in.
I don't think it's streaking.
Everything but
Uh,
Spotify. You know,
Ju-
'cause
just
Spotify won't take us, though.
iTunes and
Shout out to Spotify. We're coming for you.
Shout out to no, it's a
Okay.
challenge, dude.
It's a
We're
challenge.
challenging them.
Anyways,
we're calling you out.
Get us on.
so yeah, go check it out.
Please.
Leave a review if you dig it.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah.
The usual.
Leave a review, please. If anything, leave a review.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell
Awesome.
us what you
So-
want.
exactly.
Also, I'm single, by the way.
He is
Oh,
single.
do you wanna talk
Shout out to our
about
man.
that?
Shout
You
out
also
to
want
our-
to talk
Yeah.
about your
And
newspaper?
if you want to hear
maybe?
more from Caleb,
Yeah.
go listen to it as well.
Go-
Yeah, we're
go
gonna have
check
it like
out the-
15 minutes maybe.
Check out the
Check out
Exponent.
MSUexponent.com.
There you go.
Caleb,
The man.
Yeah, you have
Come
any
up,
other
you'll see
anything
it.
else you want
Writer.
to shout out for the video?
Shout out to my dog.
Yeah,
Graduated.
dog.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Graduating school.
Yes.
Yep.
Good job, guys.
Sweet.
All right.
Well, anyways, we'll